What is happening, y'all? It's your boy out here again once more in this episode. It's your boy, Mystic Ace, and we are going to be talking about women attraction. Simple as that. Even though there's a lot of video all over the internet talking about attraction, but we all know what is the main recipe of women attraction: semen retention. Yeah, so as you've seen my past videos, first of all, before I start this video, I would like to thank all my new 60. I know it's not a lot, but hey, 60 of y'all, that's an army. It's not an army yet, but it's a platoon of semen retention warriors. But here's the thing, like, we don't want to just be like all these guys are just celibate. Like, wow, you guys are like semen retention people, and that's it. That's your life. Like, you just become somebody that doesn't have sex, and that's your whole life. Like, how boring is that? But here's the thing. That's not the only thing that we are, man. Gemini energy. I need that today. It's coffee. It's communication. You feel me? Yeah, it's weird, like, having coffee and one of this cool mint thing. Hey, I'm weird, okay? But yeah, so let's get back into it. This is my ADD just like kicking in, but and some coffee too. So like the caffeine just gets me like ah. But anyways, being somebody that is intact, meaning somebody that has his sexual energy not just spewing out everywhere, but your sexual energy is channeled straight, laser focus into your goals. And we all know, what is that called? Sex transmutation. That is what it is. It's when you transmute. Transmute means that you change the form into something else, but it is the same energy, but just in a different form. So, sexual energy, the act of having sex, all that energy, all that attention to detail, all that caressing, all that attention that you put in, all that beauty, all that passion, all that creative genius that you put into the act. Once you transfer that into something else, which is still the same sex release energy, and you put it into your painting, your music, all that details that you put in there, or your video games, or whatever it is that you love. That's why it's called passion. That's why you find a passion. What is your passion? It just means that what is your sexual outlet other than just sex, other than just sitting at home and beating your dick? It is what it is. I'm gonna have to be serious. I'm gonna have to be real. Some people don't have passion. All that sexual energy, all that creative force, just wasted on pixels, on one night stands that is not going anywhere. It's a dead end. It's not for expansion. That's why lots of people out there, they're still stuck in the bottom. It's because they are in the bottom energy, which is the sexual energy. You're supposed to raise it up into, like all the 7 chakras. If you're not familiar with the chakras, but like, damn, you need to like educate yourself about that. You know what I mean? All this sexual energy that I had to channel it through knowledge, through research, through the things that I need to learn in order for me to earn bigger things. But the things that you earn in this life, you will all leave behind anyways when you die. But that's the thing. Once you die, this flesh dies, but your energy carries on. It's eternal. Your soul my soul, my ghost, the ghost me is eternal. It's just that I have this flesh right now. It's because, you know, like the manas and the blessings of God giving me the calling to be reincarnated into this earth until my mission is done, until I die again, until this flesh becomes ashes again, and then so on and so forth. It's the cycle of life. Your existence is not an accident. You have a mission in this planet, which either to uplift or to destroy, which also carries on into what? A lesson. Because everybody of us is a teacher. You teach me about things that you put in your comment, in my comments, you know, and I teach you back. And then I teach you something, and then that lesson will be taught into somebody else, into somebody else's life. So it's like a domino effect. You know what I mean? Like, you have no idea that your energy, your action that you have demonstrated on some day in the past has now carried on, and that seed that you put into the past is now growing into like this ginormous tree that you don't even see. There's been a movement everywhere that you don't even realize because of you. You don't even know that. And that is the thing. You got to make things for yourself. You got to remember who you are. You got to remember what you came here for. You got to realize that the worth is not out there. The worth is not in the degrees that you're trying to accomplish. It's not in the money. It's not in the things that you are hunting for. What is worth all is you. You are the franchise. You are the talent. You are what is the main recipe, the main ingredient into making it to the finals, to the championship. You are the most valuable player. You are the one that makes things happen. You are the one that makes impossible possible. You are the one that brings triumph and victory into yourself, into your team, because you are the winner. You are the warrior. You are the fighter. You are the magician that makes the impossible possible through a miracle. You are the magician, the alchemist, the person that's able to take any negative and transform it alchemically into positive. Because of everything negative that happens to you, negative through your perception, is there's a lesson into that you have to rhetorically jujitsu into something positive. Because alchemists, that's what they do. Do you understand? So, somebody that is challenged by life, girls, if I walk around in the mall, if I go to school, if I go to everywhere I go, women will try to hold on to my arms like, hey, they want to touch me, they want to feel me, they want to kiss me, they want to have sex with me. All these things just to destroy me. Do you think sex is a reward? Sex is death. It's death of the self. Because once you release your life force, you're releasing your life force. If you release your life force, logically, what are you? Dead. You die. Who are the Grim Reapers of this world? You have a guess? Who? They're closer than you think. Women. Pornography. Men. We are the sons of this world. We are The builders. Hands been callous. Think like a king, didn't grow up in no palace. You understand? I am who I am. They are who they are. They might try to do what I'm doing because I've proven that it works. Be the leader. Be the man. Not him, but you. But it's okay because you look good because of semen retention. Don't be that lottery millionaire that gives away all his possessions, all his triumph, all his victory into somebody else's household. Instead of having that riches into your own living room, now another girl, a woman, is enjoying with her feet up, kicking her feet up into the couch that you bought her. That is worth $4,000. Instead of all these beautiful things that you could have used into something else that will make you happy, you just gave it away because you have no discipline, because you have no self-worth, sense of self-worth that you deserve these beautiful things. You think that this pretty girl deserves the things that you earn more than you. You can enjoy these things. Why can't you have that? It's because you haven't trained yourself yet. You haven't lived up to that yet. Because you haven't put in the time to actually build yourself up and understand your worth. Because maybe you grew up from a shitty household. Maybe you grew up from all this shitty people. And all you can think about is be shitty. Like, this is the life I deserve. And somebody gives you $1 million. You don't even know how to expand that $1 million. All you know is to just bring your bank account back to zero. It's because your brain is not designed to have $1 million. A millionaire will have $1 million in his bank account. You know what he's gonna do with that money? It's just gonna be there. He's a millionaire. He owns millions. A millionaire doesn't spend all his millions to put his bank account back to $10. No, a millionaire is a millionaire. He doesn't need to spend the money. It's just there. It's there. It's here. The money is here. You already have it. You already have millions of dollars. But what do you do with that? It's there. You can transform all that cash into material things that will make you happy. Happy. Grateful. Lots of people out there, once they get their money, they withdraw all their money, their bank account. I'm not just talking about financial money, but your life force money, your emotional soul bank account. Why do you have the need to release your biological life force? Instead of releasing that right here, how about you cultivate that inside of you so that it will be released outside of you? I'm talking about spiritually, around you. You will have an aura around you that will protect you, that will do all the heavy lifting for you. Like literally having all the aura, like your aura itself is doing the heavy lifting for you. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do anything. People will bring you gifts because they find you beautiful. But in reality, that beauty isn't something that you built. It's just naturally just gonna align itself from the vibration around you, which is, if you're vibrating high, you are gonna be receiving beautiful things that are in a high vibration. If you're in a low vibration, you're only gonna be aligned to low vibration things. So what are the things that are high level? The elites. The elites are nothing but just people that understand to raise up their energy. People that have the eternal youth, people that have the beauty, the people that have the genius eye for aesthetics. You find them, oh wow, like you guys are boring, you guys don't have sex, you guys are celibate, you guys are abstinent. We're good. In this life, we have abundance, bro. I'm eating 3 times a day. I don't even need to eat 3 times a day. But it's there. It's around me. It's because I put in that time to not waste my own seed. That seed is what grows when you bury it underground. It's in the dark. It's where the seed blooms. Yeah, it's dark. Wow. Where are the women at? You know, I'm not having sex. I'm so lonely. Guess what? The more you hide something, the more you hide something, the more you hide something, the more it shines. The more you hide something, the more it shines. So the more you hide your sexual urges, the more it shines somewhere else, because naturally you will have the urges, right? Once you have the urges, like, oh my God, I'm horny. People, normal people, average people, the non-magical people, the weak mortal flesh people will just release it mindlessly. High functioning, highly intelligent, magical wizards, shamans, the shamans, the Mozarts, the maestros will not release that. Instead, they'll put it on something else that will benefit that thing that you've always been trying to build up. So here, I be filling it in my cup. I'm full. I'm so full. I'm full of myself. It's okay. Don't judge me. I'm a book on the shelf. I don't know. That's fucking terrible. Let me take a sip of this fucking coffee again. I'm gonna have to fucking cut that out. But do you know what I'm saying, though? All that sexual energy has to find an outlet. Your passion. What it is that... You know, all these people that are like, wow, these guys are just doing something. You know, people are skateboarding. People are surfing. People are out there hiking, doing extreme sports. People that are writing like over 100 books published. People that are creating movies. I'm right now making this video because what I'm doing in this video, where's the edge of the thing? Let me shake this video up. What I'm doing here is I'm channeling my sexual energy, which is life-giving, into this video for you guys that are the viewers. Do you understand? This is my outlet, just like in hundreds of outlets that I have. I have the gym, I have the bodybuilding, you know, like, because somebody with a strong vitality life force, if you cut off his outlet, he's gonna implode. You know, this is how you get all the freaking like angry people, anger problem people, is because they don't have the outlet of their strong sexual energy, because it needs a life. It needs a release spiritually, music. All these artists that you hear right now, these guys are over here like just thinking like, oh my God, like that girl that I've been fantasizing about. Hopefully you will hear this music and you will hear this song, so I'll make this beat for you so I can see you dance. And you know what I mean? Like, we don't know the reason why he wrote this beat, but he's in his creative sexual life force energy chakra, because sex energy is nothing but your creative force. You have no idea that you've been using your sexual energy this whole time while you were writing in school, When you have like all this like A++ grades, all these people that like have like A++ grades and people that are making so much money, it's because they traded their form of like release. Instead of like releasing there, like they just make it into the A+ grades. Because sex is the most beautiful thing in all the existence, in all the world, in all the universe, in all the cosmic, tangible existence. So once you transmute that same beautiful thing, you will create the most beautiful artwork, most beautiful edifices, buildings, art. That's why you see all these Michelangelos and the Van Goghs on the painting. There's all that detail. He's having sex with that paper, like he's all that strokes of that coloring and that brush and that paintbrush. It's emotions in there, and then the drummer too, and the guitar player, You give these guys the creative life force and you give them an instrument. Watch. You'll see the geniuses. Because in order for you to become a genius, to raise yourself in a higher level, is when you abandon the animal you. Instead, you ride onto the unicorn of the genius you, which is somebody that, like, I don't want to be known as somebody like, wow, like you are promoting celibacy, like no one wants to have sex anymore, like you're no fun, bro, you're boring, get away, okay, just do your thing. Like that means we're just not in the same vibe. Sorry, like I'm in the realm of the elves, I'm in the realm of the immortals, I'm in the realm of the gods, of the Supermans. You see like all the superheroes on the movies, like like you see them like doing all these beautiful things, like extraordinary, like strength, like, like all this like ballsy moves that they do in the movies, but you never see them busting a nut. It doesn't show that. You see them like kissing the girl, but you don't see them busting a nut on the freaking TV screen because they don't do that. They really don't do that. It's because they love themselves more than the girl, bruh. They love themselves and their accomplishments and the things that they can build. All this career, all these things that they're going to be achieving is much more important than this girl, bruh. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So, don't ever trade your life force, your worth, your value into something that you just met. I don't know this girl, bruh. I don't know her. I don't give a shit. Allen Iverson. Talk about practice. Not the game. Not the game where I give my whole life for. Talk about practice. And the franchise. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have the pride that you are the franchise. You are the main character of the story. You are the main player, the most valuable player that will take the whole team into the finals and get that trophy. And you get the big bucks. And, like you put in the work on that 82-game season of basketball game or hockey or whatever sports that you want to, like, create this analogy and metaphor for. You are the main player. This is why all this millionaire boxers don't have sex before fighting. This is why Mike Tyson was abstinent for over 5 years to become who he is until he got all the money and he went bankrupt. Is because he started spewing, having so many like women, prostitutes, whatever, and he just crumbled down to the ground because like all that fire was gone, bro. Like you're not the same you anymore. You changed, like you just became just a normal instead of like this is the zero. And then he went millions and millions, and then he just went negative millions because of the debts. He went bankrupt. Now he has to climb back up again. Stay positive, man. Get away from the zero. Get away from the negative. Right here. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. It's because... and that is the catch of being in the top. Being the greatest of all time. Is you become lonely. Because you understand something else that's greater in the whole world. That your life force, semen retention, it's what makes you alive. Yeah, like you don't get to bust a nut. But there's also this thing called, you guys are lucky. To everybody that made it this far into this video, there's this thing called retrograde ejaculation. Ejaculation. Okay? Where men can still orgasm without ejaculation. Let me repeat that. Males can have orgasm without ejaculation. So this is the ultimate knowledge, the ultimate cheat code of men. The masters of this life. Is you're still able to get the winnings of life. The best thing ever, orgasm. The highest peak feeling of this existence is the orgasm. It's when you get that orgasm, but you don't spew out your life force energy. Research it. I'm not gonna explain it here, because that's just weird. But to all the no-fappers and the semen retention warriors out there, came to the right channel. Retrograde ejaculation. I think that's what it's called. I don't really care what it's called, but I do it. Lots of secret masters do it. How to retain your life force and still enjoy yourself without losing anything. It's free love. It's to peek out every day without losing anything. This is how you get the glow on the face. The post-orgasm glow. But you don't get to release your life force. I'm still cultivating it. It's called Tantra. Alchemy. Sexual alchemy. Do you understand? So to everybody that made it this far in my video, thank you for being here, and thank you for all the 60 subscribers. I believe that there will be more to come. So we are out here, and I come to you in this presence, and thank you for being here with me. To all y'all viewers, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you want. This your life, and don't let anybody tell you you can do nothing. And if I touch your soul, please do so. Peace. Ah.